Hello again. I'm sure that we're all familiar enough with the overcrowding in prisons in this country, which is causing the courts to avoid sending men to prison, even for crimes involving violence. In England and Wales, around 87,000 people are currently being held, and there's simply no room for any more. If it were not for so many foreigners and immigrants having been allowed into this country, though, the situation would not have arisen. This is because they're getting on for perhaps 88 or 89,000 places at a pinch in England and Wales, and just 59,000 white British prisoners. There should be plenty of room, really. There is not, because our prisons currently contain 1,273 Albanian nationals, 906 Poles, 750 Romanians, 649 Irish people, 361 Lithuanians and 240 Portuguese. Then too there are 10,625 black people, 4,188 people of mixed ancestry, and 7,067 others whose heritage lies in South Asia. This amounts in total to around 26,059 people who are either foreigners or who are the descendants of immigrants and are in prison. Try and imagine for a moment what the situation would be like without those folk. In 1960 there were just 27,000 people in prison in this country. Population was lower then, of course, a little over 52 million instead of the current 67 million. But we can see that when we had a homogeneous population, crime and imprisonment were at very low levels. Part of the difficulty is that some groups are disproportionately likely to commit crimes and end up in prison because of them. For example, about 3% of the population in this country is black, but about 13% of the people in prison are black, which means that black people are more than 4 times more likely to commit serious crimes and end up in prison. Without immigration and membership of the common market and so on, the number of people in prison in this country would be very dramatically reduced, and we simply wouldn't have the present crisis.